Happy Saturday. It is Saturday in Phoenix. It's 70, 69, 70 today. I was gonna wear a sweatshirt today, but then I went outside to get a package and I'm like, I can't wear the sweater. It'll be good for evening, but definitely not even I'm gonna be in the house, but traveling because you know cars are hotter. So yeah, I'm not wearing that sweater. It's my New Kids on the Block sweater that I like to wear. It's blue. There's pink on it because I'm going to a baby shower. I was trying to wear pink. Outfit I decided will not be pink. Went all black. I'm not against baby showers. I'm not against babies or kids. Even though people seem to think I don't like kids, I like quiet kids. And I won't hold people's babies until they're like 3-4 months because then the head is a little bit harder and it's just less delicate to me. Some of my friends will definitely tell you, yeah, I won't. And definitely need to be sitting down when I do it. So yeah, obviously I have no kids. I like my sleep. That's why I have no kids. So eyebrows are, of course, Anastasia, Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and dark brown. The shade here is, let's see, Juvia's Place, the chocolates. And I just did this one, and then this one for the accent under the eyebrows. I'm not doing any of the shiny ones, just because. So, and y'all should know by now. Smashbox, Mattifying Controlling Primer. Trying to do an easygoing baby shower look. Of course, it's not about me. It's about the parents to be. Festival Saturday, and last night I went to Phoenix Festival's industry night, so that makeup tutorial will hopefully be up today. And I liked how it turned out. It actually looked the same in my house as it did outside in public, but sometimes when it settles, it doesn't look the same to me. So that's good. But yeah, I saw a lot of great people, my fellow filmmakers I haven't seen in a while. I was like, okay. None of us was kind of like we're outside now, kind of feeling. I am using the St. Lux. I like to show it because I like to, St. Lux setting powder from a T-Zone. But yeah, I saw my lead actors for my last movie. I also have not set my eyebrows, so let me use the smaller brush for that. Dust some of that off. And then I saw my cinematographer, who looked all grown up. He's like in his 20s, I'd say, when we first worked together, and now he's like 31, 32, 33. I forgot what he said. I'm old. I don't remember. But yeah, he had a blazer on, nice dress pants, and nice shoes and everything. I'm like, look at him all grown up and everything. He still, has that energy of a younger guy. But it's a little more adultish, so I was like, okay, look at you. But no, because I'm posting pictures and everybody's now saying, I was there, I didn't see you. It's like I got there around 8:30. My attention was around 7 or whatever, but then 8:30 made sense because the movie, sidetrack, Elf, Halo Glow, I haven't done in a while. Yes, I still have the little stickers on it, this side. And number, excuse me, shade 7. Let me shake this. The movie that I'm going to see later during the festival, I knew would get out about 8:30, so I was fine with that. And I actually didn't get to talk to that director to see how it was, but somebody else saw it and said it was nice. So I'm like, okay. They said I would like it. I'm like, good. Seems like it was a good turnout, too. Put this out of the way. My lashes, they stayed on. At one point, I was like, is that part coming up the inside? And then later on, when I went to take them off, I'm like, these things are on there. They were not going anywhere, which is common. Once I get that glue, using that glue, once I put them on, they don't go anywhere. Did I say Urban Decay All-Nighter? I think we know the deal at this point. It's getting low. I definitely have to get some more. Sponge Day. So, I like this because it definitely evens out, and it's my tone, despite the glowing effect of it. So since it's still, well, it's officially spring, a little glow before the summer sweat glow. And then I powder anyway, since I have combo oily skin and oily T-zone. And I'm really not trying to dirty up my brushes. This cleans very fast. And I know this will soak up a little bit of the filter, Hair Glow filter. But yeah, I'm trying to go for a natural baby shower look at somebody's house. East side, it's not east side, but it's kind of considered east side. Awatuki. Thing says it only take about 30 minutes. I'm like, are we sure about that? I need to see if the freeway is shut down in parts, because they do that every weekend. They'll shut down to 60, to 10. And I'm like, you don't know that until you're driving. And you're like, oh, all this traffic is because people are being diverted. So I try to look. That's way too much for that side. So let me go like that. And use what was there. Some on the back. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't want to go too crazy. Of course, this is Mented. Full-time highlighting, brightening concealer in Happy Hour. So yeah, I got there about 8:30 and stayed till they closed, which is like 11. And even then, some of us were still there. And they were like, yeah, you need to leave. And I talked to, yeah, a lot of people caught up, conversations. We're using this one again with the little angle. I really like that angle. People haven't seen it. It was just basically like everybody just catching up, which is usually what it is. But I think because of the pandemic and people have been coming out to it, if they had it in during the pandemic. So I think last year it was less people, for sure. So I didn't stay the whole time. So it was definitely a good turnout. There's a lot of people there. And then I saw people I used to work with years ago with the city. In fact, that's my face. He's like, remind me your name. Yeah, it's been since, that was 2011, maybe? It's been a long time. So I can understand why he wouldn't remember my name. You know, I think we follow each other, but you follow people on Facebook. You don't realize you follow them. So it's good seeing him. And he told me about a group that does venture capitalism that meets, like, once a month? Once a week? So maybe help me get my next movie paid out once I settle down on the plot and actually write it. The eyes doing weird things on this side. I put on eye cream, maybe that's what it is. I'm trying out a new caffeine eye cream. I don't know if that's what's giving me the weird looking texture. And there. Foundation's left on this. Blend out the edges. It's good to see him. See some other people. Like I said, I haven't seen people forever. Because I haven't really been doing film-related stuff. I'm just getting back into it, and then, you know, everything was shut down. Nobody was doing anything. But it's good to get out, because the incentive, we have a new film incentive, is, I think, it'll go into effect already? Or it's definitely this year. I think they moved up the date from, like, September. I swear it's March. I'll have to look into that. So it's good to meet people and see who's out there doing things. Okay, that's that. And we're going with the Fenty, I'm trying to get it there, Beauty Matchstick, Contour Matchstick in Espresso. Okay, it's kind of a, I realize I have this crease right there in my forehead, which probably help use as a guideline for my contour all this time, because they say put it at a certain, before your head's just a slope. I realized I had that crease there. I could have been putting it right above that crease this whole time, not stressing over where it's supposed to go. Things you realize, the more you know. But yeah, it's kind of an earlier baby shower, not too late, because, you know, pregnant anyway. She ain't gonna be out in the streets all night, so it's not too long. But yeah, it's a friend of mine I've known 2006, I want to say 2003, 2006, one of those, because that's when I worked at that company, and he worked there, him and his wife. So that'll be nice. I'm good at baby games. If they do that candy bar and the diaper thing, I'm like, okay, I know my candy bars. We'll see. So realize, is he gonna be there? Hopefully he's there. I don't know. Because, you know, they do co-ed baby showers these days. Usually I go hang out with the guys. But no, I could do those little games too. But I don't care about NCAA. So yeah, if they're watching that, I'm like, I don't need to hang out. Let's see, little hair. So yeah, I've known him a long time. I was glad when he finally got married. Having a baby. Same guy I went to spring training with, him and his wife. Oh, this one lady at industry night, she's like, she introduced me. Oh, she's like this, you know, pro makeup artist or something like that. I'm like, no, I've gotten better at my makeup. I'm like, I can't do other people. Maybe eyebrows, things like that. But the whole, okay, this is your skin texture undertone thing. I'm like, no. And I have makeup artist friends, and I'm like, I'm leaving that to y'all. Don't think I'm coming for your job, because I'm not. I'm like, I can probably help somebody. Like, okay, what are you looking for? And help you find something in the store, kind of thing. Or suggest your products I like, but that's probably the extent of it. I guess maybe a consultant or something like that, but definitely not a makeup artist by any means. A makeup artist, I'm a slight germophobic. I can't be all up in somebody's face all the time. That maybe not a mortician. People who do the makeup for dead bodies. I was like, oh, they don't talk. They're not gonna complain about what you do, although the family may at the funeral. But yeah, then you gotta go to school for that too. I'm not against going to school for anything. I'm just like, I just have a degree. I'm trying to look at my head here. Okay, I'm trying to see if I see the little dome kind of. Okay. Because I know I look down a lot sometimes. Because I can't see is why. And then let us powder and set where the concealer is. I'm gonna do the little dab in the powder thing. It wasn't evenly put on there. I have Mortal Kombat on in the background. The newer one, not the old one from the 90s. I think I've seen it once. Yeah, I saw it once when it went on to HBO Max. And it just went off on a different channel, so I'm thinking, when I was looking at the end of it, I'm like, I think they were trying to set it up for a sequel. That probably is not going to happen. I'm going to press it in. Because I noticed last night is using the sponge and the powder, or I'm going back in, pushing it in until it disappears. It set it pretty well. So, if that's what I've been missing all this time, I'm going to do it. I'm not wearing lashes today. I'm just going to do mascara. I thought about it like simple. But I'm not going to. Let's wipe that off. I'm going to put the powder in the, because that was powder loose. And I'm wearing a black dress. And I'm like, I really want to wear this dress. I decided on it's very flowy. Goes all the way down to the floor because I'm short. So we're going to go with that. Okay, let's do blush. So blush, because I'm doing, it is going to be pink. But to do light kind of natural look, I'm using the Ulta Beauty Berry Spice. You see it's rubbed off. You can't even see the little Ulta Beauty that's down there, barely. I'm gonna do the orange and the pink. Probably dab it though in there. I always do that. I just felt it was kind of a light pink kind of day. Even though I can blend out the Prima Donna by Danessa if I needed to. I just go back and forth. See, less intense. So I do have the pink for the baby to go, by the way. I think everybody knows that. I hope, yeah, everybody knows that. Even though this won't go up till like tomorrow. Let's see if we can go a little bit more because you can't really, it's very light, you can't see it. So it's good for a natural look. On the nose. A little up here. Last year I think it was, I saw where they do up there, so if you ever see me doing a video and I don't say anything, that's why. Should I do my eyes? Yeah, they're dark, pretty dark already, but if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do a little bit of this, the middle of the middle bright pink one. Just a little. Really subtle one you can barely notice. Because that chocolate is a little warm. Okay, there we go. Then, say you use your blush brush to wipe away any excess powder as well. So I'm gonna do some more setting in a second anyway. Okay. Let's do some bronzer just to set the contour. Juvia's Place, of course. Oh, yeah, I like to use that brush. I'm gonna use that brush. Let's go like that. Just a little up here. Just a little there. Okay, we're just setting. It's a very subtle pink. I see it's very subtle. Of course, settle to the point I was like, I'm gonna add some more. This is whatever's on the brush. Okay, now let's set. So we're gonna set Laura Mercier. I'm trying to think before I organize. Yeah, I'm gonna set with Laura Mercier medium deep and lip bar finishing set powder as well. I like to do a little mixture. What's on this brush? I'm not sure I did that afterwards. Let's do that first. At this point, there's some in there already. Just on my hand. Because last night definitely was set. And the proof was my friend, my actor who I hugged, he was wearing a white shirt. I'm like, dude, you know, he gives great hugs. And they're long hugs. And I'm like, I can't hug you with this face. And his shirt was fine. So I'm like, okay, that was the test. So whatever I did, I'm like, okay. Of course, it's like, it's always going to be a little bit. But I'm like, okay. I didn't see any on him. So I'm like, okay. So that means I set my face well. I'm like, dude, why are you wearing a white shirt? Very few people can wear a white shirt. He's one of them. Like I said, he's the hugger, and I'm just like, your shirt. Okay. That's that. Let's wipe off some of that off my hands again. I had chapstick on. I had a little bit of, before I took a shower, I was testing out a lip gloss that I just got. Came in the mail. It was on sale. It's only like $3. But it smells nice. It smells like papaya. This is the lip, Juvia's Place. This one is Coffee Bean, the Luxe Liner. Did I? I did not. Displays texture. Okay. Just gonna get that. Use my Ulta Beauty Primer Corrector lip for lips. Just the inside a little bit. Unless I've not been to a baby shower in a while. I have to clean that off later. Not that people haven't been having babies, but yeah, I haven't been to one in a while. Okay. We're using Ball & Babe, which I don't think it matters how you kind of see it. It's Fenty Semi-Matte, the Icon. It's kind of a pink. Or mauve, I guess they call it. And it dries kind of, it's a semi-matte, so, you know, Let me dry in a second here. It's creamy and then dries. There's some things taken with me. And do that. Since I'm doing that, I'm wearing mascara today, so let me spray my face real quick. So we're gonna go over. I just realized I got it on my arm. I put sunscreen on. I have sunscreen all over my feet, my legs, and then I wear a dress that covers completely my legs that I just put sunscreen on. Let us since I just literally sprayed to dye down that shininess. So I'm gonna try, I think where it is near a Target. Let's see if their Target has that Milani setting spray. So I can try that because this is, yeah, or Monday, whatever time, whenever I go out next, that's gonna be gone by the end of that. But yeah, because it held up, my makeup last night held up a little bit. It's always that nose. I haven't been able to figure out how to set the nose so it doesn't rub off, but otherwise everything else was fine. Okay, so for eyes, let me do something real quick. Let's see what's on here. Let me use the chocolates real quick. I was trying to see what was left of the coal. Yeah, it's very light. One thing about Juvia's Place palettes, they don't have a mirror. So I'm not trying to find a separate mirror. You know, I can use my bronzer for that. I'm just gonna use one of the darker colors. It's a little bit, not really, a lot. For eyeliner. So I don't need eyeliner. I'm just trying to do a little. I realize when if I do something eye related, it usually takes my video over. But yeah, so many people listening saying, hey, Andrea, I like your makeup videos. That's great. But I'm like, leave a Sephora squad testimonial. I need the testimonial. You can say it to me, but I need you to fill out the testimonial for Sephora squad. Because I can't put down so-and-so said this. I need you to actually fill out the testimonial template that's in my bio for the IG at Drea Magwood. So I'm like, if you like, I didn't say that last night, but I need people, I need more testimonials. Yeah, they don't say everything is based off of that, but I think that definitely helps if you have a lot of testimonials. So if you have not left a Sephora squad testimonial for me yet, and you've liked something, you've gotten some good tip from something I said from one of my videos, or you liked one of my looks, how it turned out, if you could please leave me one, I'd appreciate it greatly. So a little bit of wing. Like I said, I'm not really trying to do anything big. Kind of like the facade of a eyeshadow. I wasn't trying to do a lot. And then, oh, what I was going to do also. And that also helped. So now some of the videos I watch, I'm like, oh, you live in a house, so you don't have these little noises. I'm like, I live in an apartment. My neighbors are luckily being nice right now and not making a lot of noise. Can't control street traffic, however. There we go. So I kind of got a wing with that. Kind of see it, hopefully. I can see it. Like one of my neighbors just started playing music. Oh, is that a car? That's a car, okay. Trying not to say nothing because I just had the motorbike. Okay. And I'm going to do real quick. How do I feel about that? Let's see. This is my contour bronzer. I'm trying to blend it in a little bit. So the little, it's not too much. Just see it right there. It's okay. It'll all meld together eventually. Okay. So we of course are using Lash Paradise, waterproof, black, intense black, very black. Black is black. One of those I forgot to look like I was supposed to last night. Dad, I'll be doing any crying. Because I'm not the one having the baby, so I doubt I'll be doing any crying, but you know, you never know. What's my eyes water? It's spring now, so I just like to be prepared. Let's see that. I'm trying to think if I care enough to wipe it off when I'm done. Once it dries, since this is like my last step. So settle lips, settle eyes, earrings. Okay. I was gonna wear the pink earrings I wore last night, which again they always get people's attention, but I was like, no, change my mind. So I have my Nordstrom rack earrings that they were bought separately, but I just put them together, so it's easier to keep track of them. I'm gonna wear the pearls. I'm not gonna wear the CZs. Okay, that's a nurse, because I saw somebody in blue. They had a mask on them, like, they look like Heath Ledger in The Dark Knight. Walking from here, that's how they looked. So I was like, what is going on? But no, it's just a nurse with a mask on. And I'm like, you're outside. Just think you have to wear the mask outside. Unless you think you'll run into somebody very closely. And I think nurses, yeah, they may know better than us, but still, it's supposed to be summer, it's gonna be hot. So pearls, let me do one last thing. Where's this? I need a spoolie. Okay, from the Anastasia. Hopefully that dried enough. So usually, if you get mascara somewhere, you just let it dry, then use a spoolie, to get rid of it. I forgot where I learned that. A lot of people have said that, but I definitely remember that. So, this is the final look. I'm wearing that sweater kind of to cover, like I said, I'm wearing a black long dress. But so yeah, it's my final look. Simple, kind of natural, you know, nothing too glam for a baby shower. So have a good Saturday, have a good weekend. Enjoy the spring weather if you hopefully have spring weather where you are at. Bye-bye.